Thank you very much indeed, Roberto. We're actually going to keep this really short because the announcements are going to be made across the road at the Barrel House with drinks, with Mark Mitchell and the Rocking Researchers. So we can all enjoy that in a moment. But I just wanted to say a few words before we go over there. Bravery is not a word that is normally associated with market research, insight, and data and analytics. And yet it's incredibly important that bravery is recognized in order that we push the boundaries and move things forward. So as far as we know, this is the only awards that actually recognizes bravery within our industry globally. And it's the 6th year. The types of bravery range enormously. We've had people who have been killed doing their field work in war-torn countries, right the way through to clients who've gone off roster. So an enormous amount of different types of bravery. We're going to be announcing the winners in about half an hour, but come for a drink first. But before that, I would just like to hand over to Clark, who is one of our very eminent judges from Coca-Cola, to talk about what it's like to actually judge these awards.
Yeah, thank you, Fiona. Is this on? Okay, so raise your hands if you heard the applause over here about 10 minutes ago. And keep them up. Raise them if you heard the applause over here 5 minutes ago. Keep them up. Keep your hands up if you were thinking, when you heard those, you were thinking, man, if I would have chosen one of those rooms, I'd be done. We're going to be super quick. So yeah, just a couple thoughts on my experience being a judge. I was one of 6 judges, first time being a judge this year. I'm going to share those thoughts with you in just one second, but one more plug to join the award ceremony that's happening right after this, right down the street. If you didn't hear Fiona, cocktails, snacks, and music by Mark Mickelson and the Rocking Researchers. This may be our only chance ever to hear Rocking Researchers. I gotta go so I can hear what that sounds like. So the experience of being a judge. There were 6 of us. What was interesting to me when we first got together in a conference call to look at all of the really great applicants, we started off, of course, by having a little conversation about like, well, so what is bravery? What is courage in our industry? Lots of different perspectives, which was pretty interesting. But one thing that was clear, unanimous across all of us, is that it isn't just doing your job really, really well. And in fact, it isn't even just being, persistent in challenging your clients, challenging your internal partners with objectives and with a point of view. It's more than that. The way that profound bravery is demonstrated is things like putting yourself at risk. Maybe it's financial risk, but it's even physical risk. Representing voices of consumer groups that we often overlook. And then finally, being so committed to innovation that you are moving our entire industry forward. So those are the sorts of examples that we've awarded bravery awards for. So head on over after with us, and you'll hear more about those award winners.
Thank you, Clark. We're going, so come and join us.